Yeah, can you bring it over here for a bit? Welcome to Wubby Gaming, the place where gamers grow. So I'm looking at my wife's iPad. I think we should be working, but we're just checking. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's go to... Where is Gauntlet? So let me know if you guys can hear me in chat. I'm just going to do some testing here. Okay, so I think it looks like it is working. So let's get started. Hey Wubby, do you want your iPad back? Welcome to Wubby Gaming, the place where gamers grow. So the gauntlet should have just reset and we are doing a scheduled stream and I think it should be working by now. And what's good is Pirate tends to do a live stream himself at the same time as Gauntlet reset. So in the future, we might see if we can work something out where maybe we alternate or maybe I'll do it later than Pirate so he can get his sort of space and he can do his own thing as well. So we're going to go into our Gauntlet and we're going to check out the live Infinite Gauntlet for today. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. So, Bake Hobgoblin, hey, how's it going? All right, awesome. So it looks like the chat's working. Hey, Bake, let me know if you can hear the audio. So I think we haven't logged in for a while. So we'll do a couple of our daily things real quick and just give people a chance to log on. 2 gems, that's always nice. So the monster challenge, it's a Dunra challenge at the moment. It's not really worth doing. I think what happened here was Social Point stuffed up their timing because there was a book reward where you needed to get Dunra, Mephisto, and a couple of other legendaries. And I think they scheduled it out of sync. So I wouldn't recommend doing that one at the moment because Dunra is sort of a bit outdated at the moment. And if you are going to spend gems, I would recommend you spending your gems on all of your Cosmic Mythics. Hey Shannon, how you going? On my mum's iPad. I'm not sure quite sure who you are, but I'm sure we know one another. Because it's only the Placid Fury people that tend to call me Wobsters. We're gonna look for something to extract real quick here. We're gonna extract this Esperal. The Esperal in the race, it's 17 gems to rank, so that's why I've been requesting some Esperal cells. Hey JJ, how you going? How you been going in Gauntlet, JJ? Oh cool, Free cells are on sale at the moment, so we're just gonna buy a bunch of those. So Friedel cells and Tarzate cells, I tend to run out of those during race. So I'll be breeding lots of those in the near future. Let's just clear up our hatchery a bit. And I'm breeding for Chucklemuckle at the moment, just to get some additional cells. You quit a month ago. Why, JJ? Infinite Gauntlet gives you so many resources. Maybe it's something we need to work on together. So if you look at my breeding log, I've gotten like no epics and no legendaries. So it's all rares, which is not a bad thing because basically I want either rares or legendaries. I don't want epics because they take a long time to hatch. So Social Point has this thing where they tend to alternate between having breeding events where you get a lot of rares and legendaries only, or you get a lot of epics. So it looks like the next breeding event, which is going to be during race, we should be getting a lot of epics, which is good because that flows in with the race tasks. So JJ says he can't get past 23. So I think with your monster lineup, we should be able to get you into the 40s, JJ. So we'll chat offline about what we can do to sort of get you into the 40s. It shouldn't be too much of a problem with your roster. I'm spacing out some time so Pyre can do his Infinite Gauntlet as well and give us some tips. And so if you have any questions at the moment, just let me know. And what we might do for today is we'll do the Infinite Gauntlet. It should take us about 30 to 45 minutes. And then I've got like a whole list of things that I'm happy to go through. But if the people online want me to cover off something in particular, just hit me up and we can cover off something for you, especially if there's something that in particular that I can help you with. We can do that live on stream. I wanted to help at least one person each week in detail. And this week we helped Nitish. And we helped Nitish with getting gems. And it was really good luck actually because he had never gotten the full allotment of gems from the fiber survey. And we got his first full set of gems. So it was the biggest task and it was 14 gems. So that's a pretty good win for him. And unfortunately, both of us forgot to record. So we don't have that as video content. But it's good because we were able to help Nitish directly. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. So we've done all of our daily things. We are going to go into Infinite Gauntlet and check it out. All right. So there's no glitch, so that's always a good start. So we're just going to set up the team real quick. So I normally run the S2K build, which is Shelly, Tabora, and Kodama. So if you haven't seen my video, there's a link. I'll put a link up here later on. So this is a link to a 15-minute speed run where I think it was yesterday or the day before. I used this team to go from 41 to 55 in under 15 minutes. JJ says 18989. I'm not sure what that means. So we're just going to check these relics real quick. So Tabora doesn't have Uriels, so we need to remember to change that to Uriels if we are going to use the triple Uriel strat. And we're going to put Sherazars onto Kodama. So I'm doing another video about relics and how to use relics and who to use relics on. So that'll be coming soon. So with Kodama, we put Sherazars for the stamina drain. and Jazzy's just for the stamina drain as well, and also to get some stamina back. Hey Zaid, how you going? Oh, 18989 orbs. Yeah, so I stocked up just to get Thalassa and Ragnarok up to rank 5. So I'm really excited because Thalassa just happened, and now in the next month we're gonna have Ragnarok. So I'm gonna have Thalassa R5 and then Ragnarok R5 in quick succession. So that's gonna be sweet. Hopefully it overlaps. I don't think it does, but it would have been nice if it overlapped with the race because then I can rank up Ragnarok as my legendary. So these first few, we're just gonna breeze through these. And before we start, I think shout out to Demo and shout out to Podgamer. So after our last stream, we sort of grew like 0.1% smarter on the stream. And after the stream, Poddy also reached out and gave me some tips. So just from that really quick 5, 10 minute, 15 minute discussion, I don't remember how long it was, we probably went from like 0.1% smarter to 1% smarter. So really keen to see how much smarter we can get from today's live stream because Poddy gave us some good advice as well. So let's see, I'm just checking that everything's set up. I think we should be good to go. All right, so these first few nodes, it's gonna be really quick. Zaid says the nodes look like yesterday, so it could be that they haven't reset yet. How long ago did you do your nodes, your Infinite Gauntlet, Zaid? So the starting combo is really easy. It's my favorite trick to trait disable everyone. And then I start using Daze to stamina drain. And you're going to see me using the exact same combo over and over again. And why did Shelly you lose HP? What happened there? How did they be so fast that Shelly lost HP? They're all 20,000. Oh, I don't have the right runes on. Alright, fair enough. So I think Kodama might be running all team speed. So I'm going to switch Kodama to all speed. So Zaid did his about 6 hours ago. So I think because Zaid did his about 6 hours ago, the monsters haven't changed yet. So we think what happens is after the reset, the monsters don't change straight away. There's like a certain window or certain windows where they change, but we're not quite sure how long it takes. So if you guys do know, hit me up in chat or hit me up in comments so that maybe we can sort of do a stream when they change next time. So we're just going to recharge here and get all of our stamina back. Yeah, so they'd say Kodama was all team speed. So let's change that up right now. Is all team speed for my ward defense. Zaid says it's different today. So maybe, I don't know, so now I'm kind of confused because I thought that it didn't reset straight away. But according to what Zaid tells me, it's different already. So we're using a different set compared to yesterday. So when I'm doing a speed run, I don't even check the speed early on because I know that Kodama and Tabora are going to be faster. So both Kodama and Tabora are 24k with the lowest being 24.3. And I'm pretty sure I don't have my Rune Guardian on because if I did have them on, then I would be 26. That's breeding. So that's Rune Guardian. So if it does look like it's getting a bit tough, we might switch this on, but we might also have a go to see how far we can get without turning it on. But once it starts getting a bit dicey, I do prefer to turn on the Rune Guardian instead of relying on sort of a bit of luck. Zaid says the first 3 denies are the same. Alright, so we're set up and we're good to go. So 21, we can still go first, so we're all good. Let me know how you guys set up your skills or if you have any ideas on how we could do this better. We're going to single CDA a business here. Oh, I forgot that a business has a 0 cooldown attack. So that single CDA did absolutely nothing. I'm surprised Krusty didn't extra turn attack us there. And I don't know if it's just me, but I think the AI, it seems to be getting smarter. Like, people are telling me that AI is doing different things in Team Wars now. So, for example, like Lonrath would always cast the Area of Effect skill. Hey, Kingdom Legend, how you going? So Abysmus is now faster than our guys already. So we have two options here. Hey, Mango Man, how's it going? So if we are free to play, or maybe let's say our Kodama, let's pretend our Kodama isn't rank 150, it's only rank 140. Then even with Rune Guardian, we would be slower than Abysmus. So just so I can actually help you guys out a bit, I'm not going to turn Rune Guardian on first. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Kingdom of Legend. Really appreciate it. We have a goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the week. So if we can get there, that'd be really much appreciated. So all subs are very much welcome. So what I'm going to do here, instead of turning Rune Guardian on right away, what I will do is pretend that my monsters are lower. And if my monsters were lower, then I would go put an extra team speed on Tabora. And now 25-5, 25-1. So now our Kodama is faster than the other team. And our Kodama can stamina drain everyone. And that can stop them from having a turn. So we're going to do as much of this as possible without Rune Guardian. So wish us luck. Hopefully we don't waste gems because of that. Because I know some of you, I'm kind of lucky that I invested in my Gauntlet team really, really early. Thanks, Kingdom of Legend. So what we're going to do here is stamina drain everyone. So when you have Kodama going first ahead of Tabora, it's okay because we're doing stamina drain. So it doesn't make too much of a difference with Tabora going second. I'm going to put damage mirror on in case Abysmus attacks us. Or in case Rara attacks us. Let's poison to put some dots on. And let's curse to put even more dots on. So there's no point CDAing, as we learned on the last one, so we're just going to recharge here. There we go. Bye-bye, Abysmus. Should we put some more dots on? We'll put some more dots on. So let's just recharge and get all of our stamina back. Kingdom of Legend says, I have a monster who can have evasion at the start of battle, and I'm crafting her with a MegaTaunt tank so I can win a lot of battles. Hey, which monster is that, Kingdom of Legend? Is that a Rimmel? Because there was an Rimmel maze just recently. Hey, Edward Allen Walsh, how you going? Did you just come from Pirate Stream? Edward says Gauntlet bits for days. 24-6. So we're going to stick with this team where Kodama goes first. Amanda Dick says Elvira probably, Zaid, Elvira, or Arumel. I didn't get Arumel. It's a War Master. Who has evasion as War Master? So that's Elvira. Elvira is super useful because she gives evasion to everyone, not just herself. She makes a huge difference, and you can do a lot of really cool team war strategies with Elvira. So let's stamina drain everyone. Favorite trick. Van Decken has a 0 cooldown skill. So we're going to put on damage mirror. We're going to poison everyone just to get that going and to take some more off Van Decken. It's Curse. I sort of want to CD8 everyone, so I'm going to do that. So I'm looking at my turn order. We should get another turn because Erda still has a lot of health. So let's recharge here. Recharge here. And we're just going to finish recharging. And the curse will deal with them. Zaid said Van Decken has 1 cooldown skill. Oh, so he doesn't have a 0 cooldown? I thought he did. I might be mistaken. Hey Bane, how's it going? Bane says 1 cooldown single target won't kill Shelly. Kingdom of Legend says, have you completed the Infinity Gauntlet yet? Is that for me? If it's for me, yes. I've completed it a few times. So we're going to keep running this team where Kodama is a bit faster until we need to switch it up. Zaid says Van Decken is normally super fast, so it seems like 0 cooldown. That's so true. There's some notes later on where Van Decken just hits me, and I'm like, wait, did he have a 0 cooldown skill? And it's just because he has like 38k speed or something and is ridiculously fast. Favorite trick? Nightingale has a 0 cooldown skill, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to put damage reflect on just in case. And let's CDA this guy. What's his name? Aztec. There's so many monsters now that I just can't remember all of their names. Let's poison just to add some more dots. And let's Ember Dust to add some more dots again. So we don't need to do anything here, but I'm just going to block for fun. And Aztec should die from Curse. And we're just going to recharge. And we're just going to recharge again. Zaid says, I remember all their names. Like, yeah, you've got a really good memory, Zaid. You know the other thing that I can't remember? You know how like they just have pictures? The pictures of the relics, especially, I can never remember which relic is which. There's like so many and they look so similar. Like, I don't know how people can look at a relic picture and say, hey, that one is, you know, that mask. Because all the masks look so similar. I don't know how people do that. That's like amazing to me. Oh, a Daedalus node. So we are going to switch to Tabora having full team speed again, just so we can deal with Daedalus, because we want Tabora to trait disable and positive effect remove Daedalus first. So normally when you run into a Daedalus node, what you want to do is do a 1-2 combo where Tabora removes the positive effect removal, and then Kodama stamina drains everyone. Zaid says, my relics are my favorite thing. No way I'm forgetting. Kingdom of Legend, planning in the future to get Hardy to level 140. So Kingdom of Legend, I wouldn't recommend investing Hardy to 140. I would recommend investing into your Gauntlet monsters first before Hardy, because your Gauntlet monsters can help you get more Stardust. And by getting more Stardust, you can then get really good monsters in the future. Mango Main says all the staff relics look the same completely. Like, not just stuff, like a lot of them look so similar. Alright, so let's go knock off Daedalus. Does Guidigo have 0 cooldown, Zaid? I think he does. It doesn't really matter for us because Guidigo won't do anything to us at this stage. But I think he has 0 cooldown. Holy crap. I forgot that Shelly was going to die. So that just caught me by surprise a bit. It's like the first node Shelly has died, which is fine. Oh, that was a mistake. So Guidigo is going to get another attack, I think. No, Guidigo... Okay, I'm good now. No 0 cooldown. And he doesn't have 0 stamina. I thought he might have had 0 stamina. I think Guidigo might be a little bit like Van Decken, but sometimes he gets super, super fast. So with Shelly, make sure as soon as Shelly dies, you put the MegaTaunt back on. Poison everyone. And let's just keep putting dots on. So you see we're doing exactly the same thing over and over again. It's the same exact strat, and that's what makes this combo really powerful. You can pretty much do the exact same thing for 80, 90, 95% of the nodes. I'm just going to get some extra HP back just in case something strange happens. I probably didn't need to, but I prefer to be safe early on. So Kingdom of Legend says for Shelly should heal yourself if it's low. So Shelly is interesting because you can heal yourself just in case, but there's also an argument that you don't heal yourself. And the argument for not healing yourself is for one monster and one monster only, and that monster is Ilion. So what happens with Ilion, and I only learned this yesterday, is if your Shelly is low, Ilion will never do the extra turn positive effect removal skill. So if Ilion never does the positive effect removal skill, all Ilion will do is he'll do a area of effect damage skill and kill your Shelly. So it's actually better to have Shelly low on health in case you run into Ilion, which is coming up in node 48. So I'll show you what I mean when we get to node 48. But if your Shelly is on full HP, then what can happen is Ilion can do a positive effect remove your taunt on Shelly, and then do another skill on your whole team because of an extra turn, and sort of screw up your whole node. So it's actually better not to heal up Shelly too much. What I found when I was testing yesterday is if you heal her only to where I healed her, then you're okay. So if you heal her like to about, what's that, about 2/3, then you're okay. Shannon says, so is auto battle my biggest ips, I never manual battle. Yeah, JJ, so if you don't do manual on Infinite Gauntlet, you are really missing out, and you will miss out on a lot of stuff. So you do need to manual, and you do need to switch your runes around. So Gaiga is going to kill our Shelly here, which is fine. And we have Tabora going first because we need to get rid of the evasion on a Rimmel. So anytime you see a Rimmel or Daedalus, make sure your Tabora is going first. Our stamina is kind of low on here. Hopefully Jazzy Mask kicks in. Yep. So I didn't notice until like 1 or 2 streams ago, but Jazzy Mask only works if their enemies' stamina is above 75%. So I learned something last time. I don't know who taught me that. It might have been Zaid actually, so shout out to Zaid. Let's get rid of all of their stamina. Bye-bye stamina. And let's do some more dots. Where's Guidey go? So I don't think I'm not sure. Hey, do you guys think that 20% curse, low damage, and 50% earth will kill Gaidego? It should, right? We're gonna do a CDA just we're gonna gamble. I think Gaidego should die here. Yes, okay, so we're fine. So here we should be fine as well. We're gonna do a daze to be safe. So Bane says, why do you do daze first instead of poison? And Zaid says nature weakness perhaps. So there's 2 options with Kodama. The first option is to run poison first, and what poison does is it will start the dots earlier and then they will die faster. So the theory of doing poison first is you will kill the enemy faster, and the alternative option, which I've stuck with after some testing, is doing daze. And the reason I do daze is because in case they run a special, then the daze can stop their special from killing my monsters. So poison is the skill you want to use if you want to win faster, and daze is the skill you want to use if you want to play safer. So I would rather play safer and make sure my monsters survive rather than killing them faster because I'm confident that I'm going to kill them anyway. So you can do either or. So it depends on your playstyle. I prefer to play safety first. Edward says poison first lets you cast it twice in one fight. Yep, it sure does because it has lower cooldowns. But I find after the first poison, they're already dead. So I don't normally need to cast poison twice. Another Daedalus node. So this is an example where having Shelly not on full health is what you want. Because if Shelly was on full health, we might actually stuff up on this node. Edward says what you said works. Yeah, so it's really just playstyle. The Ilion is going to kill Shelly, and then we're going to come back to life and deal with everyone else. So see here, he didn't cast the extra turn. And we think what happens is if your life is low enough and he can kill you, he will always kill you. So let's get rid of your annoying thing. And I run Daze just in case they get a special here. So right there, if Nightingale got a special, I don't have MegaTaunt on, and Nightingale might have killed Shelly, plus did something bad to these guys. So we're going to put MegaTaunt back on. And we're going to start cursing. And I'm going to hit poison, and you'll see this is an easier node, so you won't see the poison cycling, but I don't actually need to use my other poison again. Because I've got all of these other dots happening. We're going to CDA Ilion, just so he can't do an annoying extra turn skill. %. We're going to recharge, and they should knock themselves out. Actually, we're going to do another one. So here you see that my poison is back. I don't need to run it, but I can run something just in case. So I am going to run something just because Kodama is going to get another turn. So I can recharge. Oh, I didn't know that. Bane says monsters can't get ult on the first turn. How do you know that, Bane? Kingdom of Legend says, should I save my Stardust to rank up the monster who trailed Dozzable or Blackfeather? I'm not sure who you mean by trail Dozzable. But if I were to make an Infinite Gauntlet team from scratch, what I would make is I would prioritize Kodama and Tabora. So Tabora is like the #1 monster for Infinite Gauntlet, so definitely prioritize Tabora. Amanda Dick says Jumper, and Bane says someone told me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, he could be right, but I don't know. And even if it's not the first turn, Daze last, is it 3 turns? Daze last 3 turns, so if maybe they can get an ult on the second turn. And Zay says, I'm pretty sure I've got an ulted first turn. Like, I think the way our brain works, we remember the bad stuff. So every time I get ulted, it's something that gets put into my brain as a bad thing. So even if it wasn't first turn, I might have thought it was first turn just because I got ulted and I remember being ulted. But I'm with you, Zaid. I think I've been ulted first turn as well. Edward says, I feel like I've been ulted first turn. So it could just be a bad experience plaguing all of us. But yeah, I think I've been ulted first turn as well. So here, Gaidiga is going to kill Shelly, but that's fine. Alright, favorite trick. And stamina drain, everyone. And then damage mirror to MegaTaunt back on. So from here, it should be a pretty straightforward victory. We do have to be careful of Quox because there's an extra turn. But we'll just keep him stamina drained. here, I think I will CDA everyone. Oops. Okay, that'll be fine, I think. That's bad. So yeah, because we missed our CDA, we lost Shelly there, which is kind of sad. Sad panda. That's our stuff up. I pressed the wrong skill. Bugger. What does this do? Immune to control. So he's not immune to torture. So we'll run some torture on him. We can daze. How much stamina does he have? I think I'm gonna daze him. Man, I'm still kind of bummed that we lost Shelly. And we might lose another one here. So there we go, the daze paid off. But we still lost Shelly. So I think I am going to revive Shelly because I think I'm concerned that one of these 3 will be a dataless node. And the triple Uriel strat, it doesn't work so well on 50, 51, and sometimes 52. Because Ilion and Guidigo may not actually kill everyone. So I am going to gem revive Shelly here. So that's 10 gems for a brain fart. Zaid says that node with Firm is the worst. Yeah, we shouldn't have lost that one. That's our bad. Bane says, can't see Edward saying anything. Edward, nothing if you're fast. Edward is here. He has ghost powers. Edward is jumper. Most denies only have 2 cooldown moves. I didn't know that, Bane. That's good to know. Hey, Bake Up Goblin. Kingdom of Legend, who do you rank up when you have a lot of Stardust, as it's right now? So Kingdom of Legend, if you have a lot of Stardust, like me, I think I have about 2,000 Stardust. The monsters I'm ranking up are only for book rewards. And I'm just going to save the rest. Edward says, do you Shelly guys not own a bomb? He's still usable. Yeah, bomb is usable, but I prefer to have Shelly just because of the Uriels. So I'm thinking, could I have run bomb beta instead? I think so. But I'd rather just put the 10 gems down and have a safe bet rather than take a risk on 3 nodes. Here's another dataless node. So this one is actually a little bit tricky because Ilion has extra turns and Josh has extra turns as well as an evasion, and Daedalus has MegaTaunt. So this, if I was on lower levels or if I was free to play, this is actually a pretty tough node. Zaid says you can use bomb until he dies. Yeah, we could use bomb, but if we needed to use bomb and then we lose bomb, then we can't get Shelly back. Thanks for joining us, Kingdom Legend. See you later. Edward says, I hear your bomb crying. He doesn't get played with anymore. He does still get a lot of play in Team Wars. So Zaid, would you be able to clear this pretty easily, Zaid, with your team? Because I think this is a pretty tough node. So let's clear everyone. And let's stamina drain everyone. And we're going to start playing a bit slower so that we don't have any more stuff up. And we're going to look at chat before we do our moves now, because you guys are often much smarter than I am. Amanda, most of the time Ilion doesn't ET. So Amanda, what we think is Ilion might ET if your Shelly is at full health. But on that occasion, he didn't ET. So that's a fair call. Zaid says, just switch to Shelly. Oh, so Zaid is saying what he does is he starts off with Bomb Beta and then switches to Shelly later on. And Edward says free to play, just bait the Ilion and outspeed the second and third. Yeah, so that's true. That works. So you probably have to run a bait team on this one. So we're going to get rid of everyone's stamina again, so they can't do anything fancy. And let's keep putting dots on. Here, Ilion is going to get a turn. And then Shelly will get a turn. So I'm going to CDA everyone here. Oh, Zaid says he doesn't have Shelly. My bad for rubbing that in. So Shelly is very much a pay-to-win monster. But I hope Shelly comes around. Like, you know how they're doing all the monsters? We can get a Rumel. And who's the next one? Froma. So hopefully eventually Shelly comes around as well. And everyone has a Shelly. Because Shelly is a really good monster. Zaid says area CDA. Yep, we're going to CDA. So I don't know why, but I keep thinking my area CDA is on the 4th slot, but it's in the 3rd slot. So Josh W CDA'd. We're going to get some extra health just in case. And here I think we can get some stamina back. Ooh. How about this node? Is this node annoying for you guys? Because it has Ilion with extra turn. And it has Froma with stamina regen. And it has Nightingale with extra turns. So for me, this to me looks like a pretty annoying node as well. So I'm curious about how you guys deal with this kind of node. Ilion is 32. So the good thing is they're quite slow, apart from Ilion. Edward says ew. Zay says oh my god. So Henry says this node wasn't tough. Ilion did an ET. Edward says thank god they slow. Amanda says easy with triple euro if you're weak enough. Okay, so maybe this isn't the hardest node because they're slow. So luckily they are slow. Henry, have you finished Gauntlet today already? There's not that many people I know that finish Gauntlet this quickly and this early. So props to you, Henry. So we're going to stamina drain everyone. And MegaTaunt back on. Start cursing and stamina drain again with poison. Amber Dust to add more dots. And here we will CDA. I'm going to pause. Chat, do we CDA or do we single on to Ilion? Henry says he got to 53. Zay says if he has bomb, he can do it as long as Ilion doesn't ET. So let me know what you find, Zaid, if that Ilion sort of theory actually stacks up. But I guess if you're running bomb, you're going to be full health most of the time. Everyone, chat is saying area CDA. So we're going to area CDA. Does Ilion have a 1 turn cooldown skill? So will Ilion actually do something? Ilion's dead. Don't worry. We're going to get some extra health back just in case. I think these guys are still CDA'd, right? So 35% damage, so they both should die from the dot. So can we recharge here? I think we can recharge. They will die. Alright, so if they don't die, they died. Bane says pretty sure only Van Decken has a 1 cooldown move. It might be useful information to find out, like to look at all the deniers and find out which of them have 1 cooldown move. Because even if they don't have 0 cooldown, it's good to know who has 1 cooldown. Edward says, past couple of days, just been going Illum with full HP, never extra turn. Since playing Gauntlet, he only extra turned once before node 41. Amanda says charge. So we did charge. So we're on to the next node. Undana and Arumel are both pretty slow. Undana does have extra turns, and Arumel does have evasion and extra turns. And Guidigo is going to kill our Shelly. So that's all fine. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Bye. Good work, Shelly. Let's positive effect everyone. And stamina drain everyone. MegaTaunt, let's curse all of you. And let's get rid of all of your stamina again. Incognito says Undana has a 1 cooldown move. Zay says, at times like this, he wished he had R4 Tabora. Still in the ranker. Oh, you're not far away, Zaid. And Bane says Undana only has 2 cooldown moves. So we're going to put another dot on. So here, do we CDA? I think we have to CDA because Arumel isn't going to die here. Wait, will Arumel die? So, not Arumel, Guidigo. Because the Guidigo should die from the 15% earth damage. Oh wait, but he's earth. So I don't know if this actually kills Guidigo. Do you guys think Guidigo dies here? I don't think he dies. We're going to CDA him. Let's get some health back. Just in case. And everyone dies. Bane says they will die to dots, but may as well CDA. Yes, I think we may as well. Hey, you know, on I realized after last stream that there's like a 3-second delay between my screen and your screen. And I changed the settings so that it said it would do it faster. It's closer to real time, but it looks like there's still a 3-second delay. So I'm going to start playing a bit slower since we're getting to the tougher nodes now. So we're on to the next node. Everyone is still pretty slow. This is similar to last time. Zaid says, why is there so much Ilion? So this would be like the 3rd or 4th team we would have to bait Ilion now. So I think our team is still pretty safe here. So let's fight. Positive effect removal and stamina drain, everyone. MegaTaunt. Curse. Poison. Ilion is going to get an extra turn here. So chat, let me know if we could have done something differently. I don't think we... I think what we should have done is instead of the area of effect poison, I think we were supposed to CDA. Bane says, I think the delay is like 20 seconds. Edward says, usually 10 seconds behind. Yeah, so everyone is telling me we should have done poison. So that's my bad. I think this is what happened last time. I did poison instead of CDA. So let's quicksand here. And now we will run our CDA late. So these guys are CD8 already. So I'm gonna let them go. And here we're gonna recharge. Zaid says always look at the turn order. So maybe that's what I need to do. Look at the turn order before I do my AoE poison to see if they're gonna have 4 in a row. Edward says top of the screen is important. It sure is. So I think we're gonna switch to triple Euros here. So I'm gonna put Euros on Tabora first because sometimes that's the one I forget to do, Tabora. And we're gonna grab the Jazzy Mask from Kodama. Oops. Zaid, not again. Oh, I think I'm a slow learner, Zaid. So let's grab the Tainy's Amulet so that we can get some extra stamina and change this to Euros too. Henry says Broma has 24k speed, be careful. Edward says I'm never gonna level Uriel, it keeps moving the price down. It does add up. Hey Edward, do you find sometimes if you don't level Uriel that sometimes you die from like a trap or something? Like I don't remember what happened, but I remember there's sometimes in wars where I was using a level 1 Uriel essence and I revived and then I died straight away. So we're just going to match our runes until we have something that's faster than 24-4. 25, 22. So we might need Blackfeather to be all team speed instead. I'm putting on non-mutants just in case I don't get one shot. At 54, you should definitely be one shot, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. (24-7), 24-5. Is that fast enough? 24-4. Alright, just fast enough without Rune Guardian. Let's see what's happening in chat. Zaid says, if you don't want to die from one cane sword sweep in PvP wars, then don't level up Uriel. Edward doesn't pay much attention to war. Amanda points out PvP. Morg's armor kills all the time with level 1 Uriel. Bane says, take mutants off. Good call. Zaid, thank you for joining us, Zaid. 5 AM. Good night. Edward says, this node will sacrifice bomb. And Henry says, Quaxelcock is immune to control. Incognita says, welcome back, Guy to Go Speed. Is it WB? Wubby. WB? Bane says you should do Shelly, Kodama, Tabora. Well, we just missed out on Shelly. So let's see how far we can get. So this might be tricky because if we possess with Blackfeather, Quaxelcock can extra turn. So we might actually die here. Yeah, so I think it would have been safer to have done to keep Shelly. Guidigo speed is 39,000, so Guidigo is gonna smash us. But we will get... Edward says all team speed bomb sacrifice. Bane says we won't win with this team. Yeah, I don't think we will win. So we might have to put in a substitute team. Let's see who we have. We can run Henrik. We can run Kodama. And we can run Bombeta. What do you guys think of this? So we can go team speeds. We will put on Maul. And we'll put on Thetis armor to stamina drain. The armors look so similar, I can never remember which one's which. I don't want that. I wanted Thetis armor. And I think we're going to put another life on Bombeta just in case. Amanda says bait won't work because Guidigo will area CDA. So what I'm thinking is I can make Bombeta tanky enough so that he survives. That's the plan. Let me know what you guys think you would run in this case, because I'm not sure. I'm thinking this is the way I'm going to go, but I'm just making stuff up right now. And I don't normally use bait teams, so you guys might actually be better at this bait teaming thing than I am. 21-9, 21-9. So who do I want to go first? I probably want Kodama to go. So we're going to make Henrik team speed. (24-3). So we still need one more team speed. Edward, Tabora, Kodama, bomb. Come back to life for one last fight. I don't get that strategy because won't Bombeta die? If you have 2 level 30 Nebuline traps, could use Rotten. Trait disable per. You'd need to use bomb because Guidigo will still get a turn. Yeah, I think we have to use bomb. I don't think Rotten will survive. See you, Bane. Thanks for joining us. So I don't know if this is the best team, but I'm going to go with this because I still have triple Uriels after. And that should be able to clean up, I think. Edward says, who cares if Bombeta dies? So I want Bombeta to survive because I want his Thetis armor to remove all the stamina. But I guess you raise a good point that it doesn't matter if he dies too much because we are going to use Kodama to stamina drain anyway. But my thinking is Bombeta can last, he can survive, then he can take another hit. I don't know. Because I think we might need Bombeta to stay alive so that Quaxelcroc can kill him on the second turn. You can't purr. it would say it's Tabora Kodama bomb. Doesn't matter if Bombeta dies on that team. So what the team is saying here is we can't perk Voxelcroc because it's immune to control. I think that's what they're telling me. And this one's immune to stun. You can't perk stamina regen. Oh, so Amanda is saying the problem here might be the stamina regen. So stamina regen means they get the stamina at the start of the turn, right? Is that how it works? Like they get stamina regen, so that means I can't rely on stamina regen. But can I rely instead on Kodama doing a CDA and then Henrik doing a CDA? Because I've got 2 area of effect CDAs here. What I was thinking of winning with was CDA, CDA, and torches. But maybe that won't work. All right, let's go with the Bombeta team that Edward is suggesting. Edward says, how do you win? The plan was with torches. All right, so let's go with this. I think our chat is smarter than I am. So team speed on bomb, yeah? So I don't think the relics make a difference because we're probably going to die for a one-shot anyway. But just in case we do survive with an extra morgs, we're going to put it on. Edward says, everyone say a prayer for Bomb. It's his last night. Thank you, Bomb, for your service. 24-23. 24-7, 24-3-3-2. So our Kodama is going to go after Quaxelcroc. Is that a problem? I think that's a problem, right? So we're going to... What's going to happen here is Gaidica is going to one-shot Bombeta. I don't think this team's going to win either. Because their Froma and their Quaxelcroc is going to go before Gaidica. Chat, what do you reckon? Is this going to work even? Edward says 1 team speed Tabora, then AoE CDA. I don't get it. Won't Gaidica be dead? I mean, won't Gaidica kill Bombeta? And then their Froma and Quaxelcroc would just kill everyone? Ah. Okay, I get you now. I get you now. So chat is saying 1 team speed on Tabora. So I got confused because I thought I saw 1 team speed on Kodama. So I think this is the team that chat is asking for. 25-5 on Kodama. So what should happen here is Kodama can CDA everyone. Edward is saying Guidigo has no 0 CDA or 1 cooldown move, and Quox will be CDA turn 1. So chat, let me know if this is the team that we want to go with. Chat, are you still there? Amanda says, yeah. Alright, we're good to go. Oh my god, that was like literally at least 15 seconds. Let's fight. So thank you Bombeta and thank you chat for our strategy. Let's see how we can go. Alright, so we have to CDA this turn. This is like really big brain stuff. We got a CDA. So chat, we CDA here, right? Edward says he can't think of anything else. Alright, let's CDA. And then we will per everyone. Guidigo gets 2 turns. Is that going to be a problem? No, so Guidigo just recharged twice. I think we will daze here, just in case Quoxel Croc does an extra turner. Oh, Edward says he was CD8. So Guidigo doesn't have a 0 or a 1 cooldown attack. He needs to wait until his second turn. So guys, what do you think we should do here? I would go in with a daze because Guidigo is going to get an extra turn before I can do anything else. And same with Froma. I don't think we're going to win. I think we have to go with a daze and hope we get lucky. Edward says I would poison. Why would you poison, Edward? Because Froma is going to get an extra turn. Poison or... Edward says you're on a clock. So we are going to poison, but I think Froma is going to cleanse it anyway. Let's wish us luck. Let's curse. Oh, he killed Tabora. Yes. Now we're going to daze and take off all the stamina again. Guys, I can't find my mouse. Ed would say she would cleanse days just as well. Good point. So we're going to Amber Dust here because it's our only hope now. Yeah! Well done, chat. Well done, chat. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, now we have a pretty annoying node with Daedalus, Ilion, and Josh Dub. So we might be coming to an end pretty soon here. We're going to run triple Uriels and see what we can do. Josh Dub is 24,000. I don't think we can deal with 24,000. Amanda says Edward carrying chat. Well done. Edward says lost jumper stands no chance in this gauntlet today. Yeah, today's a pretty tough one, gotta admit. Not gonna lie, today's a tough one. Edward says bait Ilion and Dub kills your 3 Uriel monsters. So Edward, tell me about this baiting strategy. Are you saying go in with a bait team first? And if you are saying go in with a bait team, who do you want to go in with? Edward says you should have left your monsters dead and the bait would have been cheaper. That's alright. We've got a lot of monsters, so let me know who we should bait with. Says any, they die in one hit. Alright. So I've never been a really big fan of baiting because I think it takes too long. So Edward is saying let's try out this baiting together. Amanda says you could put all speed on every monster, then per Daedalus with Lind trait disabled and Tabora AoE's success. I think that's what we're going to do after we finish our baiting. Because I still think the bait doesn't do anything here. So Edward, is this what you think? Just put any monsters? Amanda called Daedalus dad. They're not baits, they're throwaways at this point. They are throwaways. So I'm going to see what happens here, because I don't bait normally. Okay. Everyone died. And Ilion has like a tiny bit of... Is that what you mean, Edward? Just keep doing that over and over? JC Barron says bait won't work. Amanda says, what do you mean it will? Edward says send in just one. So we're going to send in one at a time. We are going to put it back on ×4 until we get closer to Ilion. Edward says it adds up fast with Illum single hits. So he's past halfway now, and we've done 3 baits. I'm just making sure all the baits we're sending in are useless. So these are all very useless monsters. Edward says his moves all cost 34. plus stamina. So we still need, I think, 2 more. Edward says don't let him recharge. Yep, we're just keeping track of his stamina here. So I think that's it for our baiting. So Edward, looking at Ilion's stamina, do you think that's one more bait or are we done? Edward says it's go time. Alright. Edward carrying the chat today. So which team do you reckon, Edward? Do you reckon it's triple Uriel or what? Amanda says you're done. Go to the main team. Says Edward. I was a bit itchy here, and that probably looked like I'm picking my nose. So we're now picking our nose on stream. So it is what it is. 24,000. Edward says whatever your main team is. So we are going to do triple Uriels. And Josh Up has 24,000 speed. So Tabora is 24,700 and Blackfeather is 24,500. So what we can do is Ilion will do nothing. Monopoly tells me there's a sale now. That's nice. I want to uninstall that one. How do I... Why won't you uninstall? There we go. Thanks, Monopoly. Edward is saying all team speed Blackfeather. 24,500. So if we go all team speed Blackfeather, I don't think Lindworm is going to be fast enough. I can check, but I don't think Lindworm is fast enough. So the problem with all team speed Blackfeather is Lindworm will go before Tabora if you're running triple speed runes. So you can only put 2 speed on Lindworm. And I think if you put 2 speed on Lindworm, then Lindworm won't be fast enough to outspeed Josh Dub. We're going to check. If we had Rune Guardian on, we'll be fine. But because we don't have Rune Guardian on, it's not going to work. So see here, Lindworm is 22.4 and Josh Dub is 24.0. So that's not going to work. So we have to hope that we get lucky a bit and that Josh Dub kills his people and doesn't do anything scary to us. You know what? What we are going to do instead is we are going to keep this as all team speed. And we are going to take Blackfeather out and put Heinrich in for the CDA. Because Josh Dub has an extra turn, Blackfeather isn't safe. So we're going to go with Heinrich. Alan said, Edward says this is all on you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run Tabora to remove the MegaTaunt. And then Ilion will recharge. Josh Dub is 24-0. And Heinrich is 24-3. So Heinrich is going to run an area of effect CDA. And then Ilion will recharge. So the only problem here is if Ilion has a 1 cooldown attack move, Ilion is going to get another attack in. Amanda is saying I would put all team speed on Tabora and Blackfeather and 2 team speed with 1 speed on Lind. So the problem with that, Amanda, is Blackfeather won't be fast enough to get a turn in for Josh Dub. So we're going to go with this Heinrich team and see how we go. I don't think this is going to win either, but I think it should get us pretty far. All right, per, and then CDA, everyone. Possess, triggered. Okay, we are going to run Baby. So we got a bit unlucky here with Ilion. So I don't think we have anything to do with Ilion right now. So Amanda says, I would TT to Tabora and curse and transfer. Yeah, I was hoping we would get lucky and baby all of them. So now I'm in 2 minds. We can do 2 things. One is curse and one is amber dust. Amber dust is useful. Well, actually, we are going to curse because Henrik is going to get another turn. Wait. The CDA. And now we amber dust. All right, let's let chat catch up. So I paused here now. Shock and freeze and freeze. So Josh Dub is going to go next. Ilion is going to be 40% and 15%. So Ilion should die here. So I think what we do here is we disable Josh Dub. So we're going to freeze Josh Dub and we're going to run the double freeze just in case the first one misses. All right, so Josh Dub got frozen. Here we are going to era data list so that he doesn't put a MegaTaunt back on. So here Josh Dub will die. So we're going to put extra on data list and we're just going to recharge here. All right, well done, chat. We got past 55 and we are on to the last node. This has been a pretty good team effort. We learned how to send single monsters in as bait. So that's something new today. I would say that's like a 0.1% learning. So the last node is pretty slow. Only Ilion is fast. So we're going to switch to triple Uriels here. So Nightingale has a 0 cooldown attack, right? So Blackfeather should be my team speed holder, and we're going to use Lindworm with 2 speed. So Amanda says triple Uriel and put speed on Lind. Yeah, so we're going to go with 2 speed on Lind, just so Lind is still slower than Tabora. So I think this is the team we're going to go with. Ilion is 39, Ferrum is 22, and Nightingale is 21. The only thing I'm worried about here is 0 cooldown attacks and extra turns on Nightingale. So if we do die, it will be because of Nightingale. Amanda says Nightingale shouldn't get a turn in unless she's possessed. Yeah, so Nightingale is the problem here. I was thinking maybe I could run Henrik. Yeah, so Edward, 150 Lind is awkward speed because Lindworm is like I think Lindworm is the fastest monster in the game, right? So Lindworm is a tiny bit faster than Tabora. Let's go. I'm always super happy when triple Uriel does that and we get our monsters back. So let's trait disable and purr. And here we will baby so that we can get a curse started. Amanda says Ignis is faster. Oh, I didn't know that. So Ignis might be the fastest. I'm not sure. So now we have Ilion is going to go before us. And then we need to do something that's going to take care of Froma and Nightingale. So here I would possess everyone. What do you think, chat? Edward says possess. Edward says Ferris and Ignis tied fastest. AoE possessed it is. I was looking at the turn order and looking a bit further down. So we're going to use Lindworm to era Nightingale. Here we have to Amber Dust. I don't think there's any other option because I want the curse to do the damage. Amanda says CDA Ilion. So if we CDA Ilion, Nightingale will probably do an extra turn on us. So I think either way, Ilion or Nightingale is going to be a problem. Amanda has told me to CDA Ilion 4 times now. So we are going to CDA Ilion. Hey, that worked out well. So 40%, 28, 39. I think Nightingale will die. Yep, Nightingale will die. Froma, 40% and 55%. So Froma should die. So we're going to charge here. So Froma and Nightingale should die. So we need to do something for Ilion. So we're going to blind Ilion. So we need either the blind or the possessed to hit Ilion. I think both hit. So here, Ilion will do nothing. So I think we're good. I don't think there's anyone we need to sequence Bender to. So I'm thinking I might actually just revert on Lind. So then I can do something again. What do you guys reckon? Oh, Edward says Ilion was CD8 anyway. Amanda says revert on Tabora. Why revert on Tabora? I'm going to revert on Lind. What? Froma survived? Damn. So Froma has 0 and Ilion has a lot of HP. Chat has just caught up and ripped us. Should have total blind Froma. Yeah, we should have. I thought Froma was gonna die because she had like 55% from Curse and Quicksands. I don't understand why she didn't die. I'm gonna see if I have another triple Euros team. So I do have this, but I don't think it's gonna be fast enough. Like I just don't think this team is gonna be fast enough. Amanda says Slug has damage mirror and that might work. But we have to make Slug fast enough. I think my Slug is on 7 runes. So I don't think Slug is gonna work. Let me know if you guys can see anything else that could work. Like right now, we're gonna see if triple Euros can be fast enough. I don't think it will be. but you never know. $18. So we need to get faster than 22 so that we can try to take out Ilion. I think what we have to do is we have to go with 10 runes. Amanda says try to kill with dots. I'm thinking we might have to go with 10 runes and get Digal fast enough to get a turn in. So the triple Uriel won't work. You look pretty useless. Rodden and Teddy both do have damage protect, but they're not going to damage protect enough at sort of like node 56. You know what could work? Alright, we're going to see how fast this is. We need 2 more. Edward says Rotten will survive and can revive. I don't think Rotten will survive, man. I don't know about that. What makes you think Rotten will survive, Edward? Because my Rotten is only level 130, keep in mind. And his relics are crap. $19. Yes, so we're too slow. $22.8. Alright, so Digal with 3 speed can get a turn in, but I don't think that's enough to kill anyone. But I can't think of any other better strategies here. Can you guys see anything else that we can do? Amanda says this is a stupid idea, but you can try. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I think we are done for today. So we're gonna try this stupid idea, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, I think we're dead. Amanda says 3 speed triple Uriel and apply bleed with Digal. And 2 times pestilence trap. I don't think we have pestilence trap. What is pestilence trap? I just go with whatever traps I have, and these are the 2 best traps I have. Pestilence and Morg's armor. Oops, I put on the wrong armor. So I don't think any of this that we're doing right now is going to make any difference at all. But we got to try, right? Because we never know. I don't remember what Pestilence Trap does even. So I'm pretty sure that changing these runes makes like 0 difference at all. But, you know, you never know. Maybe like we can get an ultimate or something. Imagine that if we got an ultimate with Daigal, and I don't even know what his ultimate does, but imagine we get an ultimate with Daigal, and he wins the game for us. What does his special do? Per heavy light and apply stun. Alright guys, so if we can get Daigal to get an ultimate, I think we have a chance. That's our biggest hope right now. Alright, let's fight and hope for the best. Alright, Daigal. Oh, what? Did you see that? Froma cast evasion. Are you serious? Wow. Can't do anything. Alright, so we're dead. So we officially died on 56. But I learned some stuff from you guys today, and it was fun doing the later notes with chat. So thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed this stream, make sure you subscribe, like, and I will see you guys next time. Edward says we would have smoked with our Guardian. Yeah, we probably would have. I think we would have done 56 with our Guardian. But I think it's pretty cool that we got up to 55 with no Guardian. Thank you so much for joining us, Amanda. Thank you, Edward, for carrying us. And we will see you next time.